Like that, telling people that phony water is back. Like that, telling people that phony water is back. Like that.
You are tuned into the W Show on Sideline Sports Talk Network and 100.1 FM, Kansas City. Live from Radio Row in San Francisco, California. Brought to you by Gates Barbecue, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, Dillard Zona Rosa, the Soul of Santa, Golden Gate Funeral and Cremation Services, and Wood Nissan.
All right, we're back here live from Radio Row. It's been amazing these past few days, and we're soaking it all in. This is our 7th year at NQ?
Yeah, added a lot.
7th year, and we always have amazing guests, and we have yet another amazing guest. I feel like this is my cousin, my uncle's son.
Yeah. It's the Walls crew.
Yeah, Everson Walls is joining us. Everybody knows who this guy is. Super Bowl champion, 3-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowl, 3 NFL interception titles.
That's right.
Yeah, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. I'm glad that you were impressed by the interceptions because when I came up, coming out of Grambling State, the reporters, they didn't believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
So they just assumed that I was back there just holding myself and the balls just come dropping in my hands.
Yeah, true.
You know, they didn't understand the intellect that goes into making interceptions.
Right.
They don't just happen.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
it's like a pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
A pitcher going against a great batter.
Right.
You know, there's a game that's played, a mental game that's played during every play.
Yeah.
And you know, it all culminates at the end of the game.
And you mentioned Grambling State. My dad went to Grambling State, played baseball there. I know. It's it is. That's why I'm like, we gotta be family. Like I just feel like
somewhere.
We are. Yeah.
Somewhere
you know,
along
the baseball players at Grambling, we always had to watch out for them. They were real slick. When we go on our trips, you know, at Grambling, we always stayed on the road. We were like traveling all-stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we had to make sure that our girlfriends understood the baseball players gonna be coming by. Watch out. You know?
But let's talk about the HBCUs now getting into the NFL now and being more highlighted in the league.
And you know, and that's because of a lot of players that didn't even have an HBCU background.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, you're talking Eddie Robinson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys did good work with the HBCUs, and it did get us back on the map. However, it's not enough.
Okay.
It really isn't, because when you're talking about NIL,
you
can't compete with money.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a good player that might be on Grambling's team. We have one, I can't remember his name, but he was number 6 that played for Grambling in the Bayou Classic.
Mm-hmm.
He ran down every play. We knew he wouldn't be there long. But next year he's at Ole Miss, and he's a defensive end now for Ole Miss.
Wow.
He just got through playing in the games, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so now we're looked at as junior colleges. Not really, of course we're not going to be Power 4 schools, but we're not even looked at as what we used to call 1AA.
Yeah, and I thought it was going to take off. I thought it was going to take off a little bit.
You would, but anytime it comes to money, there's always going to be the disparity between the haves and the have-nots. So this is just like America.
Yeah.
You're going to have more issues at the HBCUs than you're going to have anywhere. It's just organic.
Definitely. And are we here talking about the Diabetes Association?
Yes, we are.
Is it so what type of work are you doing with them in this partnership?
Well, I donated my kidney back in 2006 to a teammate of mine, played with the Cowboys, named Ron Springs. And his son is Sean Springs. That used to play with the Redskins, Commanders, and Seattle Seahawks. Also, he was drafted by the Seahawks. Well, his father and I were close friends, teammates. His entire family is close to us. And of course, when Ron was afflicted with type 2, or the symptoms of type 2 diabetes started to show themselves, I couldn't just sit by and be quiet about it. I had to help my boy out. So, I knew that kidney problems were not our cross to bear in our family. So I felt it was safe, after some consultation from doctors and family, to go ahead and do that for him. And that was back in 2006. Well, people kind of forgot about it since then. But with more importance, as I've retired and able to just live a long life, there are peers of mine that don't take care of themselves.
Okay.
And a lot of them are afflicted by type 2 diabetes and just diabetes overall. I have stopped off at probably 4 different media spots. At 3 of them, someone knew, someone in their family, not just a friend,
Yeah.
but someone in the family that was afflicted.
Yep.
And so, we're walking around here. We don't know how many people are afflicted directly with diabetes. So, I gave it to the cause. Literally, I gave it to the cause.
Yeah.
And so now I'm proud that they're offering me to be a spokesperson for them.
Yeah.
November was National Kidney Month. That's when I started opening that relationship. My daughter is an influencer.
Yeah.
So she's kind of helping me, old dude like myself, trying to get out here in the media. Well, she's helping me do that because that's her thing. They granted me a jacket.
That's fire.
Hell of a jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best fit jacket I have in my closet.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie.
Yeah.
So they're fixing me up with it, and I want them to understand that I want to do this more often.
Yeah.
They have some things coming up in April. They have a walk coming up in April. I want to be a part of that. I'm letting them know right now.
Yeah.
They'll listen. And so I got good people working with me, and we want to make sure we keep it going in regards to fighting hard for this.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do.
And it's amazing that you're sharing that story too, because people that look like us, they need to hear it, right? Because we
are always afflicted more so simply because of the economic situation that you have here in the United States.
Yeah.
And we just have to address it. We have to address it, and we have to take care of it.
Yeah, definitely. I really would like to go back and talk about this Grambling. Your time at Grambling. Yes. I take it you went there with the great Eddie Robinson.
No doubt.
Talk about him and his legacy.
I was blessed. First of all, a lot of people don't know. I followed my girlfriend to Grambling.
Really?
I have a scholarship. I'm trying to get myself. My mom couldn't afford to send me to college, so I had to hustle my way in. Girlfriend had now my wife.
Yeah.
Had an uncle that coached on the team, Ernest Sterling. He actually tried out for the Cowboys. In my neighborhood, we live right next to the Dallas Cowboy facility way back in the day.
Yeah.
All black community on the north side of Dallas, all kind of cosmetics that go on there. But her mind was made up. She was going to Grambling State. I had been in a lot of trouble as a kid.
Yeah.
Trying to work my way out of it. And I needed that last step to get away from that environment. And so basically it saved my life. Going to Grambling, being able to, me and my mom talking to Eddie Robinson, driving down there in her Corvette, talking to Eddie Robinson, look, my son needs this. And at the time I didn't. Things were going tough at home, just the way it was. And I needed a place like Grambling to give me that confidence in myself, because I knew what I was, on the outside. I need to show them what I was on the inside.
Right.
And Grambling was allowed me to do that.
Definitely.
That's dope.
And I got to tell you, that same year was a magical year, 1977. Doug Williams was the first black college quarterback to be going for the Heisman.
Yep.
Well, I was a freshman on that team. He practiced on me.
Yeah.
I was part of the dummy squad.
Yeah.
He practiced on me. And, man, I'm so proud of him he has not looked back. Eddie Robinson had him ready for his journey. And if you see what Doug is doing right now, he started off with Tampa, doing work with the Commanders now. He is truly an ambassador for all of the NFL, not just for HBCU players.
Definitely.
So who do you have winning this week?
Actually, I don't care. Dallas ain't there, man. I'm so mad. But, wasting a good year by Dak Prescott. You got Pickens coming in, CeeDee Lamb balling. I just wish that could have gone on as a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I were going to have to pick, then I'm talking about Seahawks. Man.
Yeah.
Seahawks. Guys, that defense.
Yeah.
It's the defense. Now, the coach, Vrabel, is amazing. But seeing what they had to go through, DeMarcus Lawrence coming from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Doing work.
Yeah.
You know, doing this thing. I got to go with that's the closest thing I have right now to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You think they should have traded Micah?
I think they should have.
Okay.
I do think they should have. I think Micah is where he wants to be now.
Yeah, okay.
You thought he was going to be a Dallas Cowboy, but I think he's a better fit for a team like the Packers.
Mm.
Their defense is just Micah Parsons is the last thing that defense needs.
Mm.
He got injured, of course,
Mhm.
but at that time, he was the guy that they needed to shore up that defense all the way around. Too bad they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Do you have any young guys that you're mentoring?
No, I work with a group called FBU, Football University.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a coach in any way.
Really?
I'm just a guy that knows ball,
Right.
and I can teach ball.
Okay.
Like the people in my family, I got coaches up and down the line in my family. We have that mentality, it's just the way it is. And I have changed some kids' lives in high school through those camps because I can tell you how to play DB. I can tell you and I can show you how to play defensive back. And I've changed a few guys' lives just by helping them further themselves in high school and college.
Definitely.
Who was your favorite going up? You were going up against as you were in the league.
I always wanted to be Drew Pearson.
Okay.
Yeah.
That lets you know who I got so many interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was an offensive minded guy. I was a wide receiver.
Okay.
Drew Pearson was my guy. He was slow. I was slow.
There-
He was little, I was little. You know, but we were stubborn as hell.
Yeah.
Stubborn as hell.
Who was one of the quarterbacks that you love picking off?
Joe Montana. I
Yeah.
love picking Joe off. Joe got me.
Yeah.
But I got Joe too.
Yeah.
I got Joe a few times, and that's why he always give me love, and I give it back to him. It's a
Yeah.
good question, by the way.
Any stadiums that you like to play in?
Rams.
Rand? Wow.
The grass.
Yeah.
I hated turf.
Yeah.
You don't want to play here. Candlestick.
Mhm.
You did not want to play here. It's the worst turf ever. Well, the worst grass turf. But we start talking about, you know what? Not just the Rams in Anaheim, but San Diego,
Yeah. San Diego.
Murphy
did.
Stadium.
Yeah.
It's cut. It's cut just as low and even as this fake turf here.
Yeah.
But it's real grass.
Yeah.
We have to put on our different shoes when we
Mhm.
played there. You have to put on your comfortable Adidas when you played there because it was a perfect grass to play on.
Do you remember playing in Kansas City at all?
I did, yeah. The African got us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
1989.
Yeah.
Christian Okoye.
Christian
Yeah.
Okoye. Yeah. The
Nigerian
Nigerian Nightmare.
Eugene Lockhart was going at him all day, but
Yeah.
he wasn't enough. They ran all over us, and that wasn't a good year for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever get back to KC, we're gonna have to get you some Gates barbecue and
I'm
go down
coming
to the
to your
Negro
house,
League
man.
Museum.
I'm not-
Yeah, I know for sure.
He's in the guest
I know
room.
For
y'all,
sure.
man.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that because
My sister's all into the lineage, man. So
yeah.
it won't take long to find out.
I won't. Yeah.
Good
All right.
stuff.
All right. We appreciate you giving us some time today.
I appreciate you, man.
All right.
Trouble.
That's kinfolk.
Blood.
Everson Walls. We'll be back with more guests live from Radio Row.
It's expressed on the W Radio
That's all
Show
right.
where the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundations, or affiliates.